Hi there, back with another video review, and here we have a number of Audi R8 LMS models produced by PopRace. So these are in the 1/64th scale, and I'm pretty excited to have these in hand. In fact, this is the first time that I've actually purchased this particular brand. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get the review underway. So in terms of the packaging, I mean, obviously it does come with, a very fancy design. I mean, not only that, these actually come with, this particular slip covers. I mean, obviously each of them would have their own slip covers. Like this white one belongs to this, the top right. The pink one at the bottom here comes with this pink slip cover, and finally the yellow or orange model comes in this orangey slip cover. So let's just take these models out of the box. Now that we have them out of the box, first impression, amazing details by PopRace. I mean, just take a look at the front profile of each of these models. You've got the Audi badge or the emblem, nicely painted. I think it's actually painted, or actually it does have a 3D feel to it, so it's not a sticker. It's actually I think it's a sort of a plastic or a metal piece that they have actually mounted very nicely onto the top. So yeah, wow, I mean, I didn't expect that. And obviously the these two models look almost similar, with the difference being the stripes, the color of the stripes, plus this one has an additional sticker on the front windshield. And in fact, it also has some other slight differences compared to this one. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is actually review each of these models. I mean, basically giving each of these models individual screen time so that we can appreciate the work done for each of these models. So the full term of this model is Audi R8 LMS EVA RT Test Type 1 X Works R8 Kakusei. And just take a look at the front profile. As I've mentioned earlier, the Audi badge or the emblem is not a sticker or painted on. It's actually I'm not sure if it's plastic or metal, but it's it has a 3D texture to it, which is very, very impressive. And then just take a look at the front grills. All the details are nicely captured. And then you've got obviously further details on the bumper, and this comes with a sort of yellowish headlamps, which are plastic parts that are mounted onto the front. And I'm just gonna raise it up a little bit. So the front hood or the bonnet has a very, very nice details. I mean, mind you, this is in the 1/64th scale, so props to PopRace for putting in a very brilliant job. So I mean, as you can see, it's got some nice grille details up there, and in fact, this also, as you can see, it has the fan belt for the engine. Normally with 1/64th scale models, you never get this sort of level of details. So the livery or the tempos on this model is really, really impressive as well. And then just coming on to the side profile. So as I've mentioned, all the tempos or the livery are very, very brilliantly captured. I mean, not only on the body, but of course also on the wheels. which in case you're wondering, does it roll? Yes, it does. And a word of caution, if you're handling the model, try not to hold the back part over here, as you might actually accidentally grab hold of the rear wing or the spoiler, because as I was filming it just now, I accidentally applied pressure over here and it nearly chipped off. So yeah, just take note of that. So I mean, apart from that, it also has an antenna right at the top there. And well, I just realized it does have the driver's name right at the top there. So as you can see, it's got Alex Au and then Sean Tong. So just focusing on the back profile. So again, the Audi badge or the logo or emblem, whatever you call it, this has a 3D effect to it. So very, very nice. And then all the diffusers, the details underneath. You've even got all the labels right over there, all nicely captured in this 1/64 scale. And in case you missed out, the tail lamps, these two red, well, slightly red part over there, those are also plastic inserts. So let's just cover every angle of this model. So this is the other side profile. So well, on this side, the door windows actually have these fine prints to represent the the small door windows. And well, coming on to the top profile. So magnificent details. I mean, just take a look at the engine bay at the back there, all nicely captured. And also with the rear wing or the spoiler, it does have the A-Team, I think. Yeah, I think it's called A-Team. Nicely painted right over there. And well, this is how the base looks like. And now it's time to focus on this model. So this one is labeled as the Audi R8 LMS Super GT 2020 number 33 EVA RT Test Type 01X Works R8. So as I've mentioned, the difference, the key differences between this one with the earlier one is the color of the stripes, and then the additional sticker of this auto race sticker up there, and also the on the side it does also have a number 33 print right over there. So the earlier model right at the back there doesn't have any numbering. Anyway, since we are at the side profile, I mean, just take a look at it. Very nice details indeed, and obviously the wheels do roll smoothly. That's why it was moving a little bit over there. And just back to the front profile. I just don't want to miss anything out. So this is how it looks like on top. And this is how the side profile looks like on the other side. And then just quickly turning our attentions to the back profile. So pretty similar details. I mean, even with the Audi logo or the badge over there, same thing. It has the 3D effect. So let's just move on to the top profile. So very nice paint work. And then the base. Okay, so moving on to this yellow or orange hue model. So this one is labeled the Audi R8 LMS EVA RT Prototype 00X Works R8. Well, it's quite long. I'll just leave it as that. So, you know, in terms of the front profile, no complaints again. So this is how the top profile looks like. And then moving along to the side profile. So well, probably because the color is quite bright, and as well as you know, for all the temples at the side, these are all white, so maybe it's not as visible compared to the earlier models that I showed. And in terms of its rollability, yes, it is also pretty smooth. And then moving on to the back profile. And here is the other side profile. So let's move on to the top profile. Very nice indeed. Oops. And here is how the base looks like. Well, I just noticed that this has a punctured tire, but well, I guess that's just a minor nitpick since it does still roll. And then the final model is this pink color one. So well, the labeling of this model is even longer than the other ones. So yeah, I'll leave it to you to read up on that. So this model actually comes with a figurine. This pretty sexy lady over here, which I believe is an anime character from the movie of well, I don't know of that anime show. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to get her to stand, so I'm just gonna hold her and show you guys. You know, just to give you guys a quick view of how she looks like. Okay, and yeah, in terms of the front profile, I think the pink color does work pretty nicely on this model. And here is the side profile. So it does roll. Well, similarly with the yellow or the orange one, you know, the temples at the side here are not as visible as the earlier two models in purple, you know, because it doesn't have that very contrasting effect. And then just showing you guys the back profile. So nice details, and well, I'm not sure, but I think this is well, it has the Evangelion label printed under the rear wing or the spoiler, and I think it does appear on all the rest of the models. So yeah, sorry about not showing you guys that feature in the earlier models. And this is how the other side profile looks like. And then moving on to the top profile. And well, here is the base. Well then, overall, I am pretty impressed with the work done or the level of details presented by Pop Race for these Audi R8 LMS models. And in terms of the pricing, these are, well, kind of in the premium or the expensive side, because it ranges between 90 ringgit to 115 ringgit, which is equivalent to 9 times to 11 and a half times the price of a Hot Wheels here in Malaysia. Yeah, so I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching.